Test. Yeah, seems about right. Okay, so. Okay, welcome to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Specifically, first one. Episode 3 Turnabout Samurai. Day 2 Investigation. Ah. There we go. That's what I was missing. And... oh yeah, we were supposed to give him... we were supposed to give him the... need to lower the volume on my headphones. We need to give him a... it says what? You are... and I have to give him a SR or whatever. Or you are. Ultra? Nah, I don't know. Who's in this?
Hey! Hey, it's a Steel Samurai! Huh? Why is he dragging his foot like that? Where'd you get this anyway?
That's all.
Samurai spear! That's totally cool. I wish I had one too.
This kid and Maya would get along great. Okay, let's move. In the area. If I remember correctly, I need to find that guy. Move. Detention center? Yeah. October 18th, detention center, visitor's room. I guess Mr. Powers isn't questioning.
Oh well. Let's try again another day, Phoenix.
Another day, mate. Oh wait, I didn't read this. Cody, this look familiar? Wait, might have to mute.
Hey, my you are!
Oh yeah, I've read this. Anyway. Ultra Rare Premium, huh? That's why it was so weird. Ah, wrong button. So 1832 trailer.
Oh, hi.
Hello, what brings you here? What brings you here?
Well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes?
Yes?
The, girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before?
Nope, she's the same as always.
Say,
Not the best moment for a voice crack.
same as always. Okay, whatever you say.
Okay, far out with the fanboy. Have you seen that boy since then?
Nope. You missed it though. The security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad.
Actually, you saw them. How's the old windbag doing?
She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fist back at the guard station.
Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer?
Yes, it's really a terrible loss for the studios.
But his popularity had been waning recently, right?
That's true. Then again, after what happened...
After what happened?
You mean you don't know about Hammer?
No, what?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
Well, definitely we need to know now. Wait, now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer?
I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you.
Oh, why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? Well... Do you know anything about this?
Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set.
A complete set?
Yeah, a set of one of each card.
Huh.
Wait. That's it. That's the card I need. You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card. Please, I beg you. Please trade with me.
Trade with you? I like when in these games the real... what's the right word for this? The real character comes out. It's one way to say it, but...
Yes, trade cards. Look, I even trade you an ultra rare premium card.
Trade me huh?
Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix. Can't you she's still?
I completely forgot what voice I gave Mia/Maya.
Can't you she's desperate?
What's everybody getting so excited about? What's trade? Okay.
Really? Thanks. Then this is for you.
Ultra rare premium single.
Yahoo!
And there she goes.
Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great?
Yeah, it does. See this card?
Yeah, so wait, that's it. That's the last ultra rare premium card I need.
So glad that these two didn't meet each other.
Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me.
Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay. How about a trade?
You're on. I'll give you a Steel Samurai and you throw in an Evil Magistrate to boot.
Wait.
I'll give you a Samurai Spear and throw in the Evil Magistrate to boot.
No. Not that kind of trade. I don't want cards. I want information.
Huh? You sure? Fine by me. Okay, Phoenix. Let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow.
So, you like the Steel Samurai?
It's so cool.
I guess.
You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life.
I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler.
You like him too, don't you?
Oh, me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai.
So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is.
Talked about his life, so I'm gonna go with kind nature. Right. come on, think of something. I really like his kind nature. What a guy.
Totally. He looks so tough, but inside he's as gentle as a kitten.
Yeah.
So what else do you like about him?
Don't tell me I have to give this act up. I guess we'll go for that. Gotta think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Why did I imagine a Obama voice for that? When he vanquishes his foes. Note, I am really bad at an Obama impression. I've never properly tried. This was my first try.
Yeah, with Sam. To see a samurai always wins. Always. Check this out. It's my fan album.
What the? I saw pictures of the samurai. See a samurai.
I go to every live performance.
Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public?
I always take a picture when the sea samurai lands a final blow. With Sam. I got them all. I never missed one. Perfect collection. Check it out. My new digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. Newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday.
It was weird how I said that.
My album has a name. Wanna hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. So, the Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home so I can always make another one. Well then, I'm happy to accept. Thank you.
Path to glory is sealed. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. You were here on the day of the incident, right?
Yeah.
Did you see anything unusual?
Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Sea Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too. I saw everything.
Well, you might get some useful information out of him, yeah. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident?
I got here that day around 2. I had to come in through the woods out back so the old lady wouldn't see me. I got kinda lost though. I was in there for maybe half an hour or so. When I finally got to the studio. After that... Why is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast. I got scared. I went home after that.
I see. It must have been hard for you.
Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart.
Right. Mia?
Yes?
I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it.
True enough.
And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him.
Indeed.
So the only person left who could have been is Will Powers. Not quite.
I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure.
Let's not call him then.
I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone.
Not so fast, Pat. I heard everything. This boy here is a key witness. And he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct.
No, I ain't going. Ah!
Ah.
Ah! That didn't go so well. That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court.
What are we gonna do, Mia?
Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Oh, come to, come come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there.
Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent?
Yeah. Of course he is.
That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then.
And then she just gone. But in this case, just instantly transforms into Maya. Great. Thanks, Mia.
See you soon.
Oh, my memory is not that great as I thought. I thought this game would be... That's the second trial. So it's gonna be just two trials. Mr. Wright? Yes? Oh, why do you look so unhappy? Nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier.
Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him.
Oof. This is no time for dead people jokes, please.
You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it.
Something overlooked.
We have to find something, Phoenix. Today. It's that or lose the trial.
This isn't going to be easy. This isn't going to be easy. Court is now in session. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
Unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like evidence proving they had to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder.
Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
I wonder if it will be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Sal Manella to the stand. Oh, that director. That director. Will the witness state his name and profession?
How old can you get? You should not know me. I'm the director. I'm back to see a samurai. No, our film.
I still struggle saying Arrow that properly.
Salmonella. I'm a director. Television.
Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day.
Okay, oh, that was, she would be all to the right.
Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it.
Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure.
I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the studio trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. And that's about it.
The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in the meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. I don't want to read his stuff. I'm gonna skip ahead to what I think. In the employee area?
That's right. It was a fight scene between the steel samurai and the evil magistrate.
I'm gonna go with just closing one nostril. Was anyone else at the run-through?
Oh, yeah, the security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. LOL. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it.
She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else?
Nope, just us 4.
Why did it go on so long?
I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. But WP was twisted his ankle during the run-through, see?
Alright, that's the lead.
Which of course led to me missing my lunch. ROFS.
Rolling on the floor sad? Starving. Rolling on the floor, starving? One of these. So in the end, you didn't get to eat?
Yeah, no steak at least. Can't you believe it?
That must have been tough.
Phoenix,
Yeah?
doesn't seem something about that seem odd to you.
Starts with little vague because there was traces of food, but I don't have any evidence. Actually, there's something bothering me. Mr. Manila, just now you said steak, at least. So you ate something other than steak?
Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket which I used to stave off starvation.
I see. Is that all? I saw I was onto something there. Skip ahead. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila.
What do you want?
Why? Wait. Transform. Center. Horizon. Did I just try to say horizontal? Yeah, whatever. Horizontally. That's what I wanted to say, because that's what I wanted to press. When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? That was some animation.
No, good call. I was impressed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat, after all.
A T-bone steak? T-bone steak? You mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to this trailer, thinking I could eat it later.
Clearly I'm that who likes to eat. I suspected as much. So, when exactly did you eat it?
We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed down then.
A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. They took a break in that meeting. That contradicts his statement. Press on to that one a bit more. Hold it. You didn't take a single break.
Well, yeah, not a one.
What's he sweating so much about? Well, I have an idea. Wait a second. Maybe you do have an idea. Pressing harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate a T-bone steak during the break?
Oops. Oh, fair.
Well?
Mr. Manila, what's this all about?
Oh, well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break.
Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time.
Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break.
Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please.
Edgeworth is laughing.
Yeah, FWIW. We took a break, fair.
Well, for what it's worth? Nah, I don't think so.
Mine was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 in base 12.
Okay.
Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1. And well, that's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me.
I think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination.
Once again, I don't think I ever had proper steak, which, well, I need to press. What the hell is that? Time exactly to take this break. So, yeah. Right on to that. There's a sound of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed the hammer, and come back. Guess it's possible time-wise. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. But something wrong, Mr. Wright. Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1.
Mr. Wright.
Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer.
I'll just go with this for now. If I agree to let everyone in that trailer off the hook, then the trial is over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility.
I suppose you might say that.
Alright, I've got the just thinking. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point, Edgeworth? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. Court record? Surely. You knew that from 2:15 to 4... 2:15 to 4, the path between the studios was blocked. Miss Monkey's head had fallen across the path. Whoa, you're right. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Miss Monkey had barred the way. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him.
No counter argument, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid you lose this round.
Oh,
I believe we have
I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manila from the stand. Oh, what? It's over?
Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. I found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it's also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1.
Should I go with that other deep voice?
They, therefore, have no relation to this case.
I need to slowly ease into it.
Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Seal Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence as he's the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid we'll have to find Mr. Powers guilty.
Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness.
Who is this witness, Miss Edward?
My witness saw the very moment when the Sea Samurai skewered the victim.
Order! I'll have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess.
What do we do now, Mia? Everyone in that trailer has an alibi.
I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong.
Mia, don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have?
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a try before. Not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in that trailer could have not gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is.
What's going to happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer.
Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Sea Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all.
Hi. You. Thanks.
Okay, Phoenix, this one's for the kids. Let's do it.
Before that, I'll do something else. Drink water. This game just destroys my throat.
Hold this back in session for the trial of Mr. Willpowers.
The prosecution has a concern, as our witness is a grade school of tender years, and this is a murder case. We worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cold questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackett to the stand. Yes. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on.
Oh, God, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do.
Donuts crates. Will the witness state his name and grade in school?
Witness.
What? Just cause you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade.
I get the feeling that it's gonna be a long day. Or in my case, a long night.
Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle.
Those eyes. Oh, I actually should be able to just... Witness. Witness. I mean, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at the Global Studios on the day of the... an incident?
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell Gramps with the beard over there?
Just Mr. Edgeworth will... just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I think he said something like, I prefer being a gentleman. A very long day. A very long night for me.
Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom.
My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission, if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with the kid, and you lost?
Hey, I just got this new camera. I don't really know how to use it all that good yet. I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of it in the court record.
Well, Cody, please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal, just once. I found the map on the internet, and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods of the park so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kinda lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. How? If I had my camera with me, that would be the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination, but be gentle. Remember you're talking to a child.
This kid is tougher than most of those we're seeing here, honestly. You really like to see a samurai, huh?
Course I do. I've taped every show, and I go to all the live performances.
That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park?
Course, duh. My dad always takes me.
Oh, poor dad. Wait. Oh, poor dad. That was that day the first time you'd been to the studio?
Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. And the security lady's always yelling.
Right. Please continue.
Chill, Pops. I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez.
Off the path.
Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was.
I see.
Anyhow,
That's not that interesting. You got kinda lost in the wake for 30 minutes. It is important with how much they repeat it. Or you got lost in the woods.
yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next?
You see a samurai.
Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. Looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside.
I see. What then?
What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person. Kinda tall, skinny.
I'm sure it was a guy.
I don't know, he was kinda far away.
It's being awfully vague. What happened to the bad guy?
Huh? Well... he kinda didn't move. Not a bit. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he was a real pro. What a great actor.
Yes, I suppose he was. I'll present on that thing. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then?
No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time.
Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home.
Phoenix, remember? He just arrived. Use gentle words, but be firm.
Easy for you to say. Always carries it, though he's still learning to use it.
Objection!
Cody, what you just said seems a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. That's a face.
Huh?
Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right?
Mr. Wright, a word with you.
Oh, was I putting the pressure on too much?
What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about?
It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that?
I see.
Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a chip onto the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cool you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody?
Oh, what? Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that?
Okay, that box is smaller than I expected, but...
So, you did have a camera. And did you use this camera?
Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to the court about why you were so busy watching.
What I saw.
Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. You see, samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Snap! And then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the sea samurai rules.
Ah, is that all? Oh, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
I'm gonna go for the obvious one. What is this one, not the other one? That's not this one. I'm pressing for it. So, you were watching Sing Samurai, did you watch the whole fight?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't turn away, not even once?
No.
Okay then, tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
So the bad guy attacked him first?
Yeah,
What sort of person was this bad guy?
I told you, a person. He was a person.
How was he dressed?
I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai.
I see. And what happened next?
Then,
The bad guy stopped moving, so... Why?
huh? What do you mean why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
Now exactly did they do that?
How did he do it? With a samurai kick, with a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap. This is something like that.
I don't like when this game auto-skips. It's still being vague about this.
Ah, don't give me that look, Pops.
How should I play this? Well, I don't see where else I can press him, so I'm gonna go for this. Cody,
What?
something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah? So what?
Did you miss the most important part? What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murder uses samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight. But you missed the most important part. The killing blow.
Order. That's right. How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital?
That's the thing.
Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out.
That's right, you answer. We have ascertained that the young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight?
Don't think. Yeah, it's because he was struggling to open up the camera. Your Honor, I have evidence.
Evidence.
Yes, Your Honor.
Why did Cody look away from the fight?
Here's my proof.
What's that? The camera?
The witness stated that he recently received this camera.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
He wasn't entirely familiar with his operation.
I'm aware of that too. Oh,
Correct. Why would Cody be looking why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture.
Hey,
Bullseye.
what's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on living things.
Pressing. Not picking.
Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture.
Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. Having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct?
Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything you're just hiding more than that. Having to survive again.
Right.
Mia means business.
Your Honor, defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more.
Cody, would you please tell us about your camp? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight?
Welcome to the real world, kid.
No photo.
Yeah, you're right, Pops. You see, a samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep.
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright?
I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the course examination anyway. So you did see the beginning of the fight.
Yeah.
Did you notice anything unusual?
Well, I guess this here samurai was moving a little strange.
Moving strangely. Why couldn't you take a picture?
My new camera has so many buttons, I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture, I really tried.
When the lens opened, what did you see?
Well, a person on the ground, and see a samurai.
I have no idea what to press.
That's all?
That's all?
Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture.
I would have, once I got that lens open. Did you really take a picture? No, everyone. Let's spell somehow. No, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody, listen up, Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. Take a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye?
How did you know?
I see through all of your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers.
Wow.
This feels great.
Yeah. Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody.
You erased it.
Yeah.
Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Shield Samurai, victorious?
Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that?
It's becoming less and less cooperative. Better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick up such a short thing?
There has to be something. Dig up the dead Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about.
How about this? Sis. Cody.
What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow with something bad.
I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Huh? Oh, right.
What was it that you told me then?
I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Sea Samurai lands the final blow. Where's that? I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection.
Cody, did you really get a picture of the Sea Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album?
Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album?
It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Seer Samurai, all taken by Cody Hanks. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Seer Samurai has won.
I see.
Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all these pictures of samurai, none were taken that day.
Order! Mr. Wright, have your own explanation. If the Seer Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album.
Exactly my point, Your Honor.
No. Wait. No way. Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. What truth it is. Mia? I was sure about this. Did he actually... Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture of the album for the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took?
No. This is... Because he lost! I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Seer Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos.
You mean the Seer Samurai lost?
Well, Cody, I'm Wright, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Seer Samurai.
No way, no. It's impossible. The Seer Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone. Ever.
Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his word. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Seer Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Seer Samurai lose, yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Seer Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth.
Order! I will have order! Witness, Cody, this is you. What did you see? Tell the court what you saw.
I... I'm laughing back because music. Cody, that day we saw the Seer Samurai lose a fight, right?
Okay. You're right. The Seer Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move.
I can't do crying.
Order!
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull? Right. The Seer Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet, according to your witness's testimony, the Seer Samurai was the one who fell.
Mr. Wright, what's going on?
Apparently we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Seer Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Seer Samurai was not the killer. He was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was a Seer Samurai. He could have known about the limp and everything.
Order! So the Seer Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer.
That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene until that morning, thus he obviously knew about the willpower's footage.
But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio One already?
That's what everyone thought. I remember what Miss Allback said in her testimony.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the gas station at 1 PM. Did I see Paul Hammer? No. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
So Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Seer Samurai costume.
Why would the victim do such a thing?
I don't know.
I get it.
Hmm?
I thought the sea samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Hops!
Huh? Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Data?
Yeah, I photo on my digital camera.
Exclamation. What? Show us. Show us. Quick.
No way, man. No way, man. Don't see if you're gonna look at me like that.
Now!
Here. This is it.
Well, looking, this is still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in the costume. Opinion, Mr. Wright?
I agree, Your Honor. This isn't the size of evidence.
I'm sorry, that doesn't look like it's a proof of me. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix.
Mia? What?
Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo's all the evidence you need to win the trial.
What? Your Honor. May I see that photo once more, please?
Certainly. I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them as in that photo.
Yes. One inconsistency in the photo. It's right here. That's a 2, not number 1, so it's Studio 2! Take that! Yona, look at this.
I see. A gate.
Might you draw attention to the number on that gate?
The number. Oh yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2.
Clearly not a 1, Yana. Correct? Ah. I believe Mr. Edworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible.
Yeah? What's this all about? Please explain so I might be shocked along with the rest of the court.
I like that. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here, in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate on the photo. Your Honor, here's a true scene of the crime. Here, at Studio 2.
I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo.
Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. As you may recall, there's a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break-in meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Part of the trailer was blocked.
So we have heard.
Part of the block was 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time.
Yes, I suppose that would be the case.
Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony. Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could have not gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2.
Order!
Defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. Person in the security guard, Miss Allbacks. So was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer for some reason stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. Objection! This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Do you have proof? Can we prove that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume? Has to be the sleeping pills, right? I have proof. You do?
You do, Mr. Wright.
Now that you're so surprised, I'm suddenly much less confident. I think I'm right. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. This is it.
An empty medicine bottle.
I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping.
Sleeping pills.
Defendant Mr. Powers spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was joined by Mr. Hammer.
Wait a minute. Wait a moment. Otto does raise some suspicions, yes? But there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it.
Your Honor, I have an idea.
Idea. Very well, let's hear it.
I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. My claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle.
I suppose you're right. Very well. Court will take a suspicion of the bottle.
This court will suspend proceeding on the current trial for today. Cody Hackens' testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than it would previously thought. See, a samurai seen by Mr. Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Is that right? Yes, Your Honor.
Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why?
Find the answers for me by tomorrow.
That's a lot of homework.
Mr. Ezra. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers.
As you say, Your Honor.
The trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well, court is adjourned.
Kinda glad I don't have to do the judge anymore for now. Whew, that was a close one.
You were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during this trial.
Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Huh, maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there.
Me too.
Dead?
Oh, of course, we're kidding.
Kinda sounded like Mickey Mouse.
Are you sure?
I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you will find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. To be continued. Oh, I almost dropped my controller. Yeah, I'm gonna do a retweet. Okay, dun 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 dun. Let's go. That was a close one, huh, Mia?
Really? Too bad, I'm sorry I missed it.
Maya?
So, what happened?
Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. All I need is a motive and proof.
Wow, good going, Nick.
Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have.
Initial trial? What's that?
That's a new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system they decided to speed the whole process up.
So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. What do you think about this? It's that fanboy's prized position.
Wow, impressive. It's a little different from the Sea Samurai on TV. These are mostly taken at those PR shows they do at stores and fairs.
But to show it's not even real powers inside that suit.
No true fan would be satisfied with anything less than the real thing. He's still a child, I suppose. I guess it takes an adult to appreciate the real deal. Right, Nick?
Yeah, whatever you say. This Cody's...
Hey, a digital camera! I'm impressed a kid like him would have something this expensive. Kids these days.
I don't imagine spirit mediums in training get a lot of toys. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Sea Samurai costume?
What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume?
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it?
That's what we have to find out.
What happened with the director's testimony?
Well, it's particularly that the producer and the director were both in the trailer.
Huh.
Which means that the killer has to be one of them.
Really? Why?
Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2. Where that trailer is.
What?
Was Maya always this excitable? Well, have you noticed anything that might help us?
I can't see what's going on when Mia's here. So no, I haven't noticed anything.
Right.
Maybe we should go talk to WP?
Mr. Wright, you did well again today. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears?
Hello, Nick. You must have really wowed them in there.
And could you wipe that grin off your face?
Hey, WP. Only one day left. Let's make it count.
Yes, though there's not really anything I can do to help.
Ha ha ha. I'm not really sure why I can't do any either.
What are words? Please, this is not laughing matter. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez?
Oh, and the producer. She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius.
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares to tell her different these days.
Why is that?
Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios wanted some knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and...
And what?
Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard the rumors anyhow.
Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila?
Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Sea Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows his name, Sal Manila. I hear he's pretty much all at her beck and call though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that.
I can't imagine him being at her beck and call. Though I can't imagine him jumping. Mean.
I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in production at Global.
How could you do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, I was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global.
5 years ago. Have you seen this, Miss Pauls?
Oh, what's that? I've never seen these Sea Samurais in my life.
These are the Sea Samurais that appear at live shows. Fanboy collected all these pictures himself.
Seeing things like this really makes me think. I mean so much for these kids, you know?
Regarding the murder weapon.
Yes.
Is it heavy, that spear?
It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think an average person would be able to swing it around effectively.
And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning going through?
Oh yes, I goofed on a round kick, you know. You see, I broke the spear. Security lady fix it for me right away though.
With duct tape, we heard.
Here's that picture again.
Is that really Jack Hammer inside that suit?
He's the only one who could have been.
Well, why would he?
Yeah, why?
You're the medium. Why don't you summon up Mr. Hammer's spirit and ask him yourself?
Give me about 3 more years.
Look at us, the two novices.
The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think he's got her guards down.
Yeah?
I bet we could even eat those donuts in the gas station. If we wanted.
You eat, you die.
Wow, she's alive.
I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer.
All the studio bigwigs love her. And so she always gets her way.
She seems bitter.
Do you not like the producer?
Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry.
I don't know where that voice is going. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director?
Sal, he's soft, a pushover. Does wherever the Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like that, but I think he likes it.
Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like that? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick?
No. No, it doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer.
I heard about what you said today. And cheeky whippersnapper. Oh, the Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this.
Oh, she's really pissed this time.
You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Not with these seal powers costumes, how he could sneak by me. He would never stoop so low. It's impossible.
I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming. Just one time.
This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later.
I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if there's any other clues lying around.
Yeah. No. No touch it.
Hick!
Game over.
Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you.
Didn't mean I almost had a heart attack.
I guess I can be a little dramatique at times. I suppose it's acting in me.
Dramatique, indeed.
Ahem. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plates on that table.
Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills?
Yeah, pal. Tracers, they are.
So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills.
So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How?
For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plates back to the precinct. I have the capability to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This tracks of these sleeping pills, see? If there are traces, they'll change color.
Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, right?
So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills.
Looks like it.
Haha. How goes your investigation?
To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspect.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Miss Edward, though.
How is Edward doing, anyway?
Miss Edward is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal.
Wow, the Fury of Edgeworth.
Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles? Say, whatever happened to the empty bottle?
Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills. Well, I got some good news for you about that. I found the victim Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle.
So that means...
Yep, it sounds like the who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim.
So I was right.
You're in the dressing room?
Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the glass dressing room. I guess the blue pea won't be using it anymore, so... Oh, what? Why? But the blue pea is innocent. Yes, I'm really grateful for all of you done. But... this week's the last episode of Sea Samurai. Oh, no!
I don't know how much of that was heard. Because I closed my eyes. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer.
Yes.
On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2.
Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1.
He sold the Sea...
He stole the Sea Samurai costume too.
Where did my voice go there?
What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah, Mr. Vasquez. Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said. Apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt. You know, bad stuff. I know what that means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too.
Film set? Is that trailer part of the film set? Let's continue with 5 years ago. An accident 5 years ago.
Yes, in Studio 2. That trailer there was part of the film set.
Could you tell us what happened?
Sorry. I don't think I can. I really don't want us to talk about it. What do you mean the last Sea Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Sea Samurai's death warrant. No. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided.
Studio policy. Why aren't they going to make skid shows anymore?
The studio bigwigs don't want the Sea Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? All the kids will love the Sea Samurai. It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the Pokemon is sent, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something.
Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this.
And this is?
A man collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Sea Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. Help me out here. I would think that you would understand that better than anyone.
You're right. Okay, what can I do?
Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me why it is that group of studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago.
Okay.
Could you tell us about what happened 5 years ago?
Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, producer Miss Vasquez managed to hush it up, and that's the dirt she had on Miss.
And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer?
That's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't you just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid that what would happen to his career if word got out.
What?
I see.
You know who knows?
You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldback. She was here at studios back then, you know.
Thanks, we'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Hello.
This is slinking around. If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me?
The old windbag doesn't look so good.
Everybody's doing that and done, so forget Hammer. Who do they think they made go over studio to? Well, it is today. Birds! Hammer, it's all due to Hammer.
She's starting to fall at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance.
Wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Yeah.
Exclamation. Who told? Who did you hear that from?
Huh?
Nichols.
Nichols?
Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols. Assistant we talked to.
Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed him, didn't he?
Weapon snappers. Digging up dirt on someone's bus like that. And they recently departed, no less. Suppose you think this is fun.
No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. Expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof?
Well, the Hammer stole Powers' costume. Think I have. I'm sorry, Miss Oldback, but I do have proof. Proof that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. Ah, yes. Here's my proof.
What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove?
It's a bottle of sleeping pills, with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
Oh, what does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Why does it prove that he used those pills on Powers?
Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well, yes, so?
This is a plate now he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate.
I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, poor Hammer. Wait, you did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul.
Miss Oldback?
Yeah, I just realized I have the gain a little bit different usually. I wonder if I can dance around the copyright issues if I'm doing it live by slapping reverb on the game audio. That would be an interesting tactic.
Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired of holding it all in.
Miss Holberg.
You're right. 5 years ago there was an accident, a fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir.
Oh, that's an awkward angle for her. And
guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties with the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio.
I see.
But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone.
Miss Oldback.
Hold on a minute.
Oh, Miss Holdback.
Here, take this.
A photograph.
Oh man.
Oh, wait a second.
Wait a second.
This is the picture.
Is this a trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed out the actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence.
But how do you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it.
I understand.
Okay, so
Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the sea samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2?
Right.
But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer.
Vasquez. October 19th. Studio 2 entrance.
Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? H-E-L-L-O. H-E-L-L-O.
Maya. Should at least try to be polite.
I'm watching the clouds.
That's all she had to say, apparently.
Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder.
Shh.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. So, we'll pause it and cancel. You don't need to cancel it.
I think I'm tired of this serial samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My fey blood speaks to me. I know it.
Oh dear. Manila. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila.
If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves.
Oh dear. Okay. Some clothes here.
Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of it.
Don't get too close up and just nothing. Okay.
Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it seems pretty messy in here.
I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. I don't know what Sal is. She's not even looking.
Where?
What?
Where did you get that?
Well.
Old bag.
Oh?
She means the security lady. Miss Holdback, Nick.
Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer.
The wind.
Huh?
It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer.
Well,
you came. Well then, what was that you were talking about?
Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using the accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change.
So I'm a blackmailer now.
Well,
Well, that's why it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went out of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What's this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure?
what do you mean?
Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident?
No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it? On purpose? Oh.
That is what I mean.
Where's your proof? Can you prove it?
Just think. Would he happily let me run his life for 5 years? Over a mere accident. And I run him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh. Well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped from the airport and rode that boat into the studio. She rented out of his pants, she did. Give him a few bruises too.
So that's why she had the photo.
She's an old fool. Of course, all the airport would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now. What? This is valuable evidence.
Boys. Boys. Those sure are designs. I need to stretch. Who are they?
Questions. They got out racing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased?
What?
Trial tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it.
Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so bad? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it all?
I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No!
Hold it right there.
Well then, let's continue.
How's everything, Paul? D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now.
Not bad. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it.
Hey, you okay, pal? So I wasn't late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing.
Detective Gumshoe, thank you. I was really scared.
Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job.
Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon.
Well, Nick, looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. D. Vasquez. Straight to court.
Court is in session of the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
Execution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Today will be the final day of this trial. How both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement.
In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with the new theory for this case. He claimed that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in Studio 2 or the trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear.
Very well.
Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Glad we got that cleared up.
You may call as your first witness, Miss Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez, a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer of Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here.
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. But lucky for you, it looks like she has a skirt instead. But like a full body dress. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hannah's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. I'm gonna try and rush through a little bit, because I'm done. My voice is definitely...
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you.
The van. There's a van at Studio 2. Had him take me in there. I thought it might be risky to walk. What with that monkey's head toppling over?
I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it.
Day of the murder. Murder. And what were we doing during that time?
Don't hit your desk. It irritates me.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break.
Do you have someone who can verify this?
Sal,
No, I mean someone else.
one person is enough.
If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. That's no evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak.
Well, Nick, find anything?
I kinda wish she said a little more.
It's hard. I think she's been pretty used to being the boss. I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said, somewhere.
Hopefully. Wait, do I have? Ah, I didn't mean to press that. I wanted to check it. Skipping through because no leave, no one. Seems pretty suspicious. Am I missing something? Yeah, I thought so. No, that matches up. I guess I'll go for that. It's not that. Wait, what? Yeah, press everything. What am I missing? Hmm. I'm stumped.
I thought so.
Hmm. Brain, work with me.
Ah! How do I have evidence? What kind of evidence do I have? Huh? Of course not. What can it be? How? Hello, just to get that one life back. Because that food would have sleeping pills, but that's like easily explained.
Huh, as I thought. You claim how you ate a T-bone steak. I say you did not. Oh, what's this now? What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left. Ah. Ah. I get it now. Mr. Wright. Need I remind you, it was a T-bone steak. Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at the table outside the trailer.
Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Ms. Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. Boneless steak. Can I? I'll just go for this one though. Boneless. I could do the alter reverb, but then I'd have to deal with the reverb holding for a long time, and I don't want to bother. You didn't eat the steak, obviously. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator.
I see. Then what was Mrs. Vasquez doing during her break? Is it obvious, Your Honor?
Meetings. She was meeting with the Seer Samurai.
Hold on. Are you saying?
Yes, Your Honor. As Ms. Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Seer Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands.
Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous?
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, alright? Let him claim.
Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it?
Yes.
Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as the rest.
That's all there is.
Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I.
Any day, Vasquez. Any day, Vasquez.
Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear.
Yes?
I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature.
To be fair, that's not really a point well explained from her portrait. Like size-wise, she could be anything. She could be as tall as good old Gumshoe, actually. If I look up Detective Gumshoe, his height is listed as 182 centimeters, which would put him slightly shorter than me. Okay, but then let's see the Vasquez. Oh, her height is stated as 166 centimeters. Interesting. Wait, I need to close some stuff, otherwise I will miss. Okay, that can stay. That can stay. Okay, let's go with that.
How could I possibly use a heavy spear as a weapon?
You couldn't, could you? I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would.
Ah, you see?
Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case.
Meaning?
Samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
What's the meaning of this? Spear was found lying next to the victim body.
I have proof, Yana. Proof that samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. I mean, that's one. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon.
But that is the murder.
But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible? Someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume with this. Through the chest. Good point, good point.
Order! Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright, why are you driving at? Considering he doesn't have a driving license, as far as I know, I don't think he got it later. Think about where you are. Silence. I'm the one testifying here and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Ham killed?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used?
Let's go with that first. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was?
Afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then.
Has to be here. Look at this photo.
Oh, what is this? Why does Jack Hammer standing on the top of the stairs? Order! If I cannot have order in this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, why is this all about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it. See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? Oh, what are you saying? Yes. I like that he just sometimes... Yes, we'll move on. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again. Those faces stay for way too short.
Mr. Wright, continue.
It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it by purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Aha. Very creative, Mr. Wright. Could use a man like you on my script writing stuff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1. Was it not? And the evil magistrate costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in a space of a 15-minute break? How could I dispose of the body? The break and the night meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could you share the dead with them?
Going on another way. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance. Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then.
Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body.
I mean... There's still the car. It's Vasquez. You carry the body to Studio 1. And use the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. I'm just gonna skip ahead. Her voice is not the easiest on the throat, but definitely not the hardest either. That goes to people like the judge, sometimes old bag as well. Use the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Go with course he wasn't. Course he wasn't. So without Mr. Manella noticing anything, she put the body in the van, then managed to put the body into the costume. Are you seriously suggesting that is possible? Of course I'm not serious. Huh? I was kidding, to lighten up the proceeding. Lighten! You can't lighten up a murder. Sorry. Body had... okay, I guess. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There is no way Mr. Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. Probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose, you win. It was fun. I win? So, what happens next? Don't question mark me. Don't you have anything else to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I mean, she did. I just said that. Wait, so you mean... Vasquez. So it was you. You killed Jack Hammer.
Who can say?
Huh?
Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer.
Right.
But, there's only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You like decisive proof, Mr. Wright.
What? I'm bad at shouting.
Order! Sedgeworth, your thoughts?
Of course, as the witness says. Certainly it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof.
Exclamation. Edgeworth isn't sure.
Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Let's go for testify again. I'd like you to testify again.
Testify again.
Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time.
Damn. Come so far only to fail. Only to fail.
But it seems there are no further questions. I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez.
Yeah?
Yes, Miss Edgeworth.
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objection. Try to. I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't.
I see. Very well.
Your Honor! Your Honor! I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor.
Are you not?
Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again.
Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
Miss Edworth. I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want to testify about? Well, yes, Indeed. Verily, I say. Ergo. I want to hear about what happened after the found body.
After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning the matter.
Nick, why did Edgeworth?
Who knows? He probably realized she did it too.
But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that.
Edgeworth.
Witness testimony.
I was with San and Oldback, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady Oldback was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it, asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your closing examination.
Okay, Nick, we're close, real close. She may be acting tough now. See if you put her on the spot. She's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Right. I'm gonna go with that. And I'm gonna skip most of it. As in, not gonna read it. I'm just gonna press harder every time. Wow. Where's Harder? Good point.
I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez.
Logically speaking, perhaps. No one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his CSMI costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing.
Poor Powers.
Well, I suppose I explained that.
Continue.
Sorry, I'm late.
Then silence, dead silence. Silence.
Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something lighten things up.
Never. There's no surprise there. Yes. 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 Question apparently, yeah. But you can't just decide. I mean, yeah, you could go. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your scripts and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Oh, why? There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Yeah, she knew before. Oh yeah, I guess. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness' last statement. Huh? Think. Ms. Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1. Yeah. Oh, this time they held on it. Ah, it's not quite in the middle. That's disappointing. Sure.
Order! Sedgeworth. I have just said, it's a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to your defense?
I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter, I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
Has to be this. You knew the hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little fun? I mean, it was the sea samurai who was injured. It was willpowers. What does he say? Night clip. Come on. Work with me. Ah, she said hammer. I knew the hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. It was Will Powers. Oh yeah, I can do clips now. Before I couldn't for some reason. Anyway, that's good news. It was Will Powers. What?
Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg on this photo, but that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Pretending?
One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, what did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right, he must have gotten me wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez. You saw Mr. Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your very own eyes.
Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured?
Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Ah.
And when he was doing this, well, it was happening after he put on the Sea Samurai costume and went to the Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. And Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Sea Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Sea Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning.
Order. I will have order.
Witness, can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Yeah. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. Had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing.
Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? There's a reason it is unclear to the court. Does the defense have anything to say on that? Otherwise, can you prove she had a motive?
Okay, I have proof and I'll show it to you.
Send to court evidence as Smith.
It's a photo. This is my proof. This is the photo.
This is the photo from before.
This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With Dee Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. Began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, the accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, Dee Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, there was a constant source of shame for the ex-star.
One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here. Yet you only have talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if...
As if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed Dee Vasquez.
As if it was Mr. Hammer who killed Dee Vasquez, not the other way around. A motive would Miss Vasquez have?
Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have no reason to kill him. He was a good source of income for me, and I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder.
No motive. She had no motive, Your Honor.
What's that now?
It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez.
What? What?
Your Honor, Jack Hammer dragged Mr. Powell's with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Dee Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. There it is. So you did do it, didn't you? Yes. I am guilty. It was me.
Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Miss Vasquez. What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs.
I'm just going.
Manuel. Miss Vasquez, please remain calm. No. How could this? It's an accident. Miss Hammer was holding an action scene. No, Manuel. Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No? Please don't die. Please.
Oh, so he was important to her.
Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again.
Miss Edgeworth, where's Dee Vasquez?
In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm as collected as ever.
I see. So White,
Yes, Your Honor.
it appears you have balls about yet another miracle.
Thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Well, Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle.
Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Wellpowers.
Not guilty. Well, very easy. Guilty? Not guilty. Oh, I don't have that song here.
That's all that this court is adjourned. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think he tried to frame me for the murder makes me sad. Tell me why, Miss Wright.
Huh?
Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me?
Well, this is what I think. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because he was le jaloux. Le jaloux. It's because you were the Steel Samurai.
Because I was the Steel Samurai.
Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced acting in a kids show, and as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you.
I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed place with him any time.
I think you're missing the point.
Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over.
So am I. So am I.
Congratulations, WP.
Oh, yeah. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back to into that sweaty costume out. Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Ah! Nick, Edgeworth.
That is so intimidating, you know? Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers.
Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers.
Liar.
Well, if you played some of the games, you would find that. Wait until I play those games. Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all those years.
Meet again?
However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease, and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's why I came here to tell you. Well,
Miss Wright. Was that guy your friend?
Oh, friends, as if they're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick?
well now we are, I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing the accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again.
Nick, this is it. The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right?
I'll admit, I was kinda surprised. I didn't think that they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? You have to trade with Cody and their assistant.
Fine, I'll do it.
Isn't great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers.
He's playing the lead there? Really?
A brand new episode has been added.